Golly, what some names. You got to be kidding me. Oh, what's that right there?
Hold on.
Is that John?
Do the starting lineup.
Are we up?
We're up.
All right, good deal. Hey, this is Gil Taylor, and we will be bringing this one to you tonight from Paxton. We've got Keith. You guys did this one last night, the same tournament, and we're gonna switch gears tonight. I'll be doing the play-by-play, and you'll be doing the color. The starting lineups tonight here, we're going to get started in just about 25 or 30 minutes, and this is how it's going to go for Pensacola Christian. We got Joseph Burton as a starter. He's number 10. Then we've got Braden Porter, number 12. Then we've got Connor Stibolt, number 13. Back that up. He's not starting. Got Joshua Jackie, number 14, starting. Austin Lewis, number 15 is starting, and then Cold Riggs Sucker, number 23, is starting. And then on the Paxton side, starting tonight.
Yeah, Gil, we got a new feature this year. We got them on the screen this year. We have number 10, Tank Sanders, number 11, Alonzo White, number 4, Adam Hall, number 1, Zach Williams, and number 2, Lentrell Sanders for the Bobcats.
All right, well, that's going to be our starters for tonight. Victorious last night, the Bobcats, and that was a close one, Keith, as we're getting ready to, we're announcing the starters from the floor right now, but your assessment of last night's game as far as the output of the Paxton Bobcats.
The Bobcats did really good. I was proud to see how physical we played last night. We made some bad decisions, but it's the first game of the year. Had several turnovers, but I thought overall we played pretty well for the first game of the year.
Well, we're going to find out how that goes tonight, how that flows into the night's contest. Again, this is Gil Taylor and Keith McMillan bringing this one to you. This is JockJive.com. We're streaming this one to you live tonight, as we will be doing the whole year for all the home games for the girls and the guys. We will be broadcasting those via JockJive, and we'd love to hear from you. If you ever get an opportunity to log into JockJive, just send a note and let us know that you're listening in. Well, we'll be back in just a moment. We're gonna run through some things before we get started. The tip-off will be here in just about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Hit a commercial or something. Back to the action now as we're getting ready for the tip-off between the Pensacola Christian basketball squad against the Paxton Bobcats, as we're ready for the tip-off, and Tank Sanders will be jumping, and the ball was tipped away from the other Sanders, number 2, as the Christian bunch does take control of it. They're just going to throw it around a little bit around the top of the key, kind of figure this defense out, I think, Keith.
Okay.
Well, a nice put up there. That was from number 23. That's Cold Rigsucker, as I hope I'm getting that pronounced correctly. Alonzo with it, top of the key. Going in is Sanders. Sanders takes a shot and makes it. That's a 2, so that evens things up at deuce.
Latrell's playing with a lot of maturity this year. I believe he's a 9th grader, I think. 9th or 10th grader.
I'm not sure either. I think maybe he might be a 10. I know Tank's a senior. Top of the key now. There's now we're going to have Connor Williams coming into the ball game. He didn't start tonight. Had forgotten something from home and got a late start. Well, there's a turnover, so we will get the ball. Paxton will get it on the sideline as Connor checks in. Connor, one of those outstanding players that Paxton has an opportunity to. Here's Alonzo with it, top of the key. Now Zach Williams. Zach try to go inside with it. Connor does pass it off inside. There's Zach. Zach going to try to lay it in. A loose ball. Rebound by Connor Williams. Or excuse me, by Connor Varnum. Connor worked it down close to the baseline. Alonzo does kick it back out. In and out. Rebound Warriors.
And I'm going to tell you, Gail, after watching them play last night, Pensacola Christian, they beat Ponce last night. Ponce, they're not a bad team. And they, if I remember, they were pretty good last year.
Well, Ponce usually has a very competitive bunch year after year. That's one of the teams that typically gives us a fairly tough time. Connor with it inside, tries to go up, and I thought got fouled on the wrist on the way up, but no call there. Intercepted by Latrell Sanders. Ball's knocked out of Latrell's hands.
Taylor Beck going in for Adam Hall.
Taylor saw a good bit of playing time last night.
He hit two big threes.
Yeah, he did. Shooting the ball very well, obviously. Inside to Connor, and Connor drops it in, gets fouled on the put-in.
What happened? Hey, what was that? What happened? It's called goaltending. Oh, okay.
Called goaltended on that. I thought he was fouled. 4-2 the score. Ball moved around top of the key. Latrell draws a cheap foul right there. Can't be drawing those kinds of fouls.
No. Not with his speed anyway. He should be able to move his feet quick enough right there.
Yep. I see Sydney used to be back sitting across the way over there with her hubby.
Yeah.
I guess he might be through with baseball for the year.
Yeah, he had Tommy John surgery this year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, good steal there, but knocked out of bounds, and I guess it hit a Warrior on the way out. So Paxton will get it down on the end line. 4:30 remaining, 4-2. Not much scoring going on right now, Keith.
Nope. Slow going tonight.
Yeah, Paxton started off last night. I think we put like 10 or 12 quick points up.
Made a good run.
Oh, good move inside. Alonzo can't quite drop it in.
And that's one of our difficulties last night. We missed some easy shots last night.
I saw that, and there's a foul by, I think that was on Williams. It was. Zach committing the foul there. Zach is going. Okay, Tank's sitting on the sidelines waiting to go in. This will be a 2-shot foul. Drops the first one. And makes the second one. So that'll tie the ball game up with 4:07 remaining in the first quarter. Connor bringing it across. Connor trying to go. Looks like he wants to go inside with it. Can't quite do it. It's a big shot from Zach Williams. Way off target on the long distance three.
That's their first personal and team first.
That was an offensive foul.
Yeah.
What did you get him for pushing off?
Yeah, a legal screen. He was definitely moving toward him. Yeah.
Be nice now to see Zach get back on target and make a few of those threes he was making last night. Top of the key. Zach trying to go inside, and he got pushed right there. Good rebound from Zach as he gets his own rebound and gets fouled trying to go back up with it.
That's going to be his second.
And he's coming out, too.
Yeah, they're getting him out quick.
Back in the hands of Zach. Tank's going to go inside. Shot from Taylor Beck outside. Way off target. Way off target. So those threes not so good.
Yeah, we're not
early in this ball game.
Just ice cold to start with tonight.
Goes right between the legs.
Yeah, I saw it did. It went through that Pensacola Christian player and hit Latrell right on the leg.
Okay. The official saw it. Connor. I don't know what that was about. What did he just
pushed off?
Oh, he pushed him off?
Yeah.
Well, Connor Varnum with the foul. That's one on him, one on Zach, and one on Latrell. Long three attempt, missed. Rebound, Latrell. Back outside. Here's the three off from Latrell and does not make it. A putback by Tank, but missed the mark. So Pensacola Christian came to play a little bit. They're getting on the boards real good. We're going to have a travel there. Alonzo asked me if he could go in.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, you can go. You might want to wait for the guys in gray.
Of course, we're talking earlier. We were talking about Sydney Franklin. Used to be Sydney Beck.
Yep.
Her husband, of course, Austin Franklin, who played baseball here.
Now a Tampa Bay Ray.
Yeah. A pitcher. Passed around. Connor looking to go inside with a long shot by Latrell, and he drops it for three.
He has a pretty shot.
Oh, beautiful. Good form all the way.
That's going to be his second personal.
Who was that one on?
Latrell.
Oh. Yeah, he's coming out. We're going to Shane White going in.
With the arm bar.
Arm bar.
I think that's the official term.
Okay. It's a new one on me. Saw Grant Stewart here again tonight. He gave you an interview last night and saw him earlier.
Excited to see him play this year.
Oh, my. Yeah, I will be taking the motorhome and going up there and spending some long weekends. Oh, nice shot from the outside there from number 10, Bertram. So the Warriors even things up. Connor trying to go inside. Oh, my goodness, what a move from Connor Varnum. Connor all by himself right there. We're going to have a push off. I agree with Coach on that now. Something petty over there and take the layup away, a breakaway layup.
You know,
you don't do that.
I try not to say too much about the officials, but this guy, from the years of watching him referee, he's pretty famous for doing that.
Well, he sure took that one away.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
nice job by Taylor there.
Yeah. Good pass by Zach.
Yeah.
Fighting for the rebound. Who's going to come down with it? And then we're going to have another foul on Zach. Zach's got to ease up. That's 2 on him, right?
Yeah, that's 2.
We got David Wiggins in the ball game now.
Also a senior.
Yep. David doesn't get to see a whole lot of playing time.
No.
I don't think he played last night, did he?
No, he did not.
Gives you everything he's got, little guy, but he gives you everything he's got. Good put back there. Number 23, Cole Rigsucker again as they tie the ball game up, and that'll do it for the first quarter, 9-9. Not a whole lot of offensive action going on. 9 points for either team. First 4 quarters, not something to write home about, is it, Keith?
No, pretty. It's 5-4 on the boards. Paxton leads the rebounds, but it's pretty. That's pretty close. Turnovers 6 for PC Pensacola Christian and 4 for Paxton. So pretty even game here.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to do just a little bit better shooting the 3, and we've made a lot of attempts to go to the goal, which I like to see that.
Right.
But we got to be a little more control. We're going in a little bit, out of, and that's not. And even Connor Varnum, who is extremely good at going to the goal and handling the basketball under control.
Right.
He's a little out of control tonight too.
Right. We're just going in, throwing stuff up. We're not taking our time, taking good shots. So.
But some of that could be the defense too.
It could.
It looks like they're kind of, kind of wadding up the inside and trying to keep that lane closed up. There's the ball passed in. Now Luttrell, another 3 from long distance. So Luttrell, another 3.
Keep giving it to Luttrell right now.
Right now, he's got the hot hand.
Yeah. And you'll have to remind them about the time, Gil. Too much to do tonight. I took the clock off there.
Okay.
So
all right. Well, we'll keep them posted on the time that's running. Right now, we've got about 7:35 remaining in the first half. There's a turnover. Wiggins with the ball gives it up to Luttrell. Wiggins going to take a long 3 and misses. Follows his shot. Good rebound from Alonzo and put back. Steal by Connor Varnum. So, oh my goodness, what an alley-oop play there. Connor Varnum gets it up, and Alonzo just slams it home. That'll get the fans fired up.
You love to see that. I mean, Alonzo didn't get a chance last year. Glad to see him take that, take that initiative, so to speak, go up in there and get that.
Well, he did that with authority.
He did.
And we got Cage Wiggins going in.
Yeah.
Cage, what, a 10th grader, 9th grader?
I think he's a 9th grader. Yeah.
Of course, his older brother played here several years ago. Another long three and another long three from Luttrell. Big smile on Luttrell. And he has a right to do that. Thought about it. Here's a handoff over in the corner, trying to go inside with it. And we're going to have another foul called. That's going to be on Beck.
16 fouls. Next one be a bonus.
Adam Hall checking in.
Paxton on a nice little run there.
Yeah, 19-9, 6:21 remaining in the first half. Long three from the outside, and nothing but net there from the hands of number 15. That's Austin Lewis, and draining that one from long distance.
That's his second three. He's their shooter.
Connor getting pushed around a little inside and makes it on the and draws the foul. You can't hardly stop him inside if he's right. So Connor go to the line to extend it by one, hopefully. Free throw shooting last night was, at best I could tell from listening in, Keith, was about 50%.
Yeah, we didn't shoot the ball well from the line. Lonzo with a three outside. That's pretty good.
Lonzo.
About 6'7" out there shooting that three.
Sir. Long three there, and a miss. Connor fighting that rebound and gets it. Adam Hall going inside, passes off to Luttrell. Luttrell not quite ready for it, but in his defense, Adam zipped it to him. Well, we're going to have a timeout real quick here, and that will be a 30-second timeout for the Warriors. We'll be right back after this timeout. Don't you dare go away. We've got a good one, 24-12, 5:39 remaining in the first half. Well, both teams back on the court now. I guess we're not running ads, huh?
I'm going to work on that at halftime.
I just sat kind of quiet stupidly.
Yeah. See Haley Middleton over there. He's a cross-country athlete now at West Florida.
Yeah.
Ran for Paxton last year.
Yeah, I love this time of the year where we see some of our past players coming home for the holidays and have an opportunity to talk with them, see how they're doing. There's a long three from the outside from, I believe that was number 10.
Yep.
That was Joseph Bertram again. 24-15 your score now. Alonzo Shane White with a shot and a miss. Nice pass inside as that was number 12, Braden Porter, putting it in for two under the basket.
You know, this is kind of what happened last night. Paxton would make a run and then kind of back off a little bit, and the other team would make another run.
Yep,
good job, Cage.
Cage going in there and attacking the basket, gets fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot two. 24-17, so they've come back on us a little bit. But you're right, last night pretty much the same thing happened in and out from Wibbing. Varnum going back in. Gage makes the next one. So Gage gets in the book. 25-17 now as Tank Sanders comes back in. So we've got Varnum, Sanders, Hall, and Alonzo Wright on the court. Down with the rebound, Oh, another alley-oop. That time from Adam Hall, and Wright stuffs another one.
Nice pass there. Good read by Adam Hall.
Foul called on who? I
think it was out of bounds. Nope. Who was that? Adam Hall.
Okay, Adam excited and draws a foul, I guess. Great pass from Adam. Up and a miss. Down with a rebound, Alonzo Wright. He draws the foul over there, and that's number 15, Austin Lewis with the foul.
So Paxton will be shooting 1-and-1 on the next foul.
Four minutes remaining. Alonzo just takes charge right there. You can't stop that. He's 6'7", and the guy guarding him may be 6 foot.
Nice move, though. He's
very nice, yeah.
You know, he sees the court real well, too. That's why they got him running point this year. And 6'7", out there running point.
Well, there's a 24 long distance three. That's Cameron Lewis. Yeah, Alonzo can do it all. He handles the ball well, shoots the three well, and certainly inside very well. Oh, so a steal there on an errant pass. Braden Porter sinks it in. There's a nice inside move from Tank Sanders for two. 3 minutes remaining. Got Zach Williams going back in. And Tank's coming out. (31-22) with 2:45 remaining in the first half. I'll tell you one thing, Keith, I'm watching on the Paxton end of the court, defensively speaking, of course, they're moving their feet really well and getting in position. Sometimes they get caught out of position, but when they do move their feet to get in position, they get there in a hurry.
You're absolutely right. You know, they're doing a really good job at switching there on the ball movement and the player cutting. So glad to see that this year. Now, this team really seems jailed. You know, last year, the team just never seemed to jail to me.
Well, they kind of relied on, just more on Connor last year than probably. And this year, it seems like they're spreading the wealth around.
Yep. Good shot fake right there on Adam Hall.
Yeah, that's Cameron Lewis again for three. And we got what we got here? A tech. Oh, Zach Williams with a tech. I don't know what he said, or did. I didn't see it.
It's going to be his third personal.
Yeah. What did he do? Did you see what he did?
I didn't.
Front end of that one is good. Got Taylor Beck now in the ball game. And the second one's good. That's Austin Lewis shooting the techs. and they'll get the basketball. 31-26, so they've come back on the Bobcats again, just about like last night.
Yep.
You've got to be able to put these things away quicker than this. And it's going to take a little time.
It is.
Well, Connor can get up.
I can't. And strong, like his brother was.
Yeah. Throwing it away, so.
Yeah, I think Alonzo thought he was going to cut.
Yeah, he did. Thought he was going to go to the basket. But, you know, when you make a move to the basket, you don't want somebody else going to the basket. So
yeah,
Tank did the right thing.
Yeah.
Long distance shot there, miss. Varnum once again with the rebound. Going to have number 11 committing a foul on that rebound. That's Leckett. I think Varnum's going to go to the line and shoot the bonus.
Yeah.
A lot of people must be out of town, Keith. There's not a huge
Getting
crowd.
close to that holiday, Thanksgiving.
Good rebound there from Tank Sanders and a putback for two, and he was fouled, so he will go to the line and get a freebie. 33-26 now with 1:02 remaining in the first half of play. Tank makes the freebie. 34-26 now. Oh, nice look. Oh, my goodness, a miss. Down with the rebound there was Alonzo. So, good pass inside from Connor Varnum into Tank Sanders, and Sanders puts it in for a couple.
And I'm going to tell you now, Tank, he goes and sits down there. They get him the ball. You can almost count those.
You sure can. You won't stop him either, and that's good to have someone other than Connor who will challenge that inside. Well, 16 seconds remaining. Looks like Paxton will get the ball on the inline under their goal. So two right here would certainly help. It's a 10-point difference right now. Tank trying to push out and does. Misses.
Not a bad move, though. Not a bad move.
Well,
but
and Alonzo can't get in control and commits a foul with 12 seconds remaining. So meaning the Warriors will go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Who was that shooting, Gil?
That what number?
Yeah, what is that?
Number
15?
Number 15. Yeah,
okay.
That's Austin Lewis. Will go to the line. And makes it. Misses the second one, down with a rebound. Varnum taking it coast to coast, dishes it off to Latrell Sanders. Another long three from the hands of Latrell Sanders. So Latrell still with the hot hand.
Nice shooting there by Latrell.
He's been shooting from the NBA three.
Three what?
Oh. It's a three-pointer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he only.
Oh.
1 second remaining, they want 3 seconds on the clock, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, that clock is not easy.
yeah. I'm not sure. Mr. Jackson must have drew the short straw. Ooh. Well, that'll do it for the first half of action. 39-27 your score. And we'll be right back in a few minutes with some halftime stats for you. This is Gil Taylor, Keith McMillan, bringing this over to the Paxton Sports Network via JockJive.com. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
All right. Okay. Yeah, stop.
Well, we're back, and we're going to give you a little special treat here tonight. Last night we interviewed Grant Stewart. Tonight we've got another ex-Paxton Bobcat. We got Zach Varnum here tonight. And, Zach, just give us a quick rundown on where you are and what's happening in your life right now.
I'm playing over at Coastal, Alabama.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
I'm playing basketball over at Coastal, Alabama East. Just kind of
and
my sophomore year.
Yeah, and you guys right now, are you kind of on a break right now, or have you got? I'm sure with the holidays you're playing some, but you just don't have anything this weekend. Is that why you're home for the holidays?
Yes, sir. We got a week off for Thanksgiving.
Okay, where do you go next?
I can't remember where we play.
All right. Well, tell us kind of what's going on. You enjoying yourself over there?
Yes, sir.
Keeping your grades up and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hear good things. I know you're doing a great job over there. Well, let's just switch gears here for just a moment. What do you think so far that you see? Did you see the Bobcats play last night? Were you here last night?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what's your assessment from last night till tonight?
They're slowing it down a little bit more. Last night they were kind of everywhere with it, but tonight I think they're slowing it down and playing good team basketball.
Well, I think so too. We made the comment earlier that this team seems to be gelling really well this year. Looks like they've got good chemistry. They're passing the ball around. Now they've had a good number of turnovers, and we looked at that last night as well. But they have eliminated some of those turnovers tonight. They're making some good decisions and getting the ball inside a little bit. They pumped it up a little bit in the second quarter. First quarter they kind of laid back a little disappointing from the score. But Luttrell is really shooting the basketball well right now. So you may pass on something over there that you've seen tonight out of Luttrell.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, Zach, it's good to have you tonight. You go back over there to Alabama and show those guys how we play here at Paxton.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
All right, brother. Have a good one. We will talk to you again down the road.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
All right, we're going to give you some stats right now, as Keith will dictate those to you as we get ready in about 4 minutes to start this second half of action. The Bobcats are up by a score of 39-27. And Keith, what you say?
Well, Gil, what we have here in Paxton, Paxton had 15 rebounds in the first half with 7 turnovers versus Pensacola Christian with 7 rebounds and 8 turnovers. So we edged them out on the boards. However, they had only 1 more turnover than we did that first half. So that's some things we have to limit. Also, for the Bobcats, Luttrell, he's been shooting very well in that first half. Luttrell leads all scorers right now with 16 points in the first half. So
wow, and how many of those coming from threes?
There's 4.
Okay,
4.
Wow.
And Luttrell has, let's see, 11. So, not Luttrell, Lonzo, yeah. So, right now, Paxton's looking good. Made a good run there, strong at the end, up by 12. And for the first time that I've seen, and I don't know when, Coach Bradley has let the boys out of the locker room today and actually get to shoot before next quarter.
Well, he must be pleased with how the quarter now. And as we were talking about earlier, and of course Zach and I were talking about too, that their output this second quarter has been more deliberate.
Right.
And it looked like that they kind of were on a mission, and they carried through with that mission as they put about 20. Well, what was the score at the first quarter?
It was 9-9 first quarter.
Yeah, that's right. So they put 30 points up in that second quarter. So Coach Bradley's got to be pleased with that. And with that being said, we're going to be back. We're going to give our voices a break here for just a moment. We'll be back in a few minutes with 2 minutes remaining until the second half starts. This is JockJive, and we'll be right back.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
To that. He's gotten one opportunity out.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season?
We're about ready to start the action here for the second half. as we begin the third quarter. Bobcats are in charge of this one right now. If they don't just give it up, kind of like they did last night, as we talked about earlier, they came out in the third quarter last night and let the Walton Braves kind of come back on them. But action has started. Here's the first shot. 3 there from the hands of number 15, Austin Lewis, with a hot hand. So that brought it within 9. Connor will be fouled by number 12.
Yeah, you could hear that one over here.
Yeah, Connor was trying to go inside, so he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Connor makes the front end. Misses the back end. Got Tristan Petty starting the second half. Rebound, Latrell. Latrell says, let me have it, and makes another one. Jump shot. That was only 2, though, just inside the arc. Going inside, Lewis draws the foul. Foul's on number 3. That's on Connor. Is that 2 or on him?
That's 2.
Mm-hmm. Lewis makes the first one. Lewis, pretty good foul shooter.
Yeah, he is. He's only missed one tonight.
Yeah. And makes the second one. 10-point game now. 6:57 remaining in the third quarter. Tristan Petty gets it, saves it, gets it back in. Shot from Varnum. Varnum misses. Tries to float that one in and doesn't quite fall for him. And here come the Warriors. Good hands from Adam Hall as he knocks it away. We're in the process, Keith, of trying to get a wider angle lens for our camera. That'll give us a full court. Be able to get the whole court in there. Yeah, 42-35 now. Connor just drops another one in.
Good defense by Tristan Petty, but he gets beat baseline.
It pushes him and then
pushes him.
Yep. And the ball does fall in, so that is number 23. That's Cold Rigsucker. Tristan fouls him. Sucker makes the foul shot. 44-38, so there it is again. Keith, let them get back in it. Can't quite put them away. Connor taking it and rolls it in. I think every time I just say, here, take it and go. So 46-38.
He is just hard. He's got a quick first step, and he's just very hard to stop.
Indeed. Misses. It needs to learn to shoot free throws. Rhett Turner checks in.
His first action. He's a JV player they just brought up for the tournament here.
Yeah.
Say he could shoot the ball pretty well.
Young looking But
He's in ninth grade.
He's a ninth grader.
Yep. Oh, that was nice right there. Backed him in. Oh, my gosh, that was good.
Yeah, he couldn't tell. The defender there couldn't tell if he was going to go left or go right. And Connor just decided he'd go to his left.
Oh, he had him on that hip. He knew all I got to do is turn back outside. Yeah. What's going on, man?
Connor just can't seem to make those free throws. Well, 10-point lead, 5:20 remaining. Long three outside shot.
Who was that, Gil?
Number, I think, is that number 10? Is that Bertram made that? I can't tell what the number, I can't read it. Yes, it was Bertram. Lonzo working it inside. Lays it in softly, and he'll go up the line for the free throw.
It's going to be the third one on Riggs sucker there.
Well, Alonzo misses the shot. Fouls on Adam Hall, trying to get the steal right there. Well, if you got him trapped right there, that's, it's almost worth giving the foul up. Long three, miss. Rebound.
It's good.
Let's see.
That's a good block out by Connor right there.
It was. 15 had to come over his back.
15, who's been one of their best shooters tonight. That's 3 on him.
Yeah, that's Austin Lewis. Well, 9-point ball game still. 4:41 remaining in the third period. Well, Connor lost that one. Here come the Warriors. Long three. That's some fine shooting from number 15, Austin Lewis. That's another three by him. Connor going inside, misses the backboard and lays it over the rim. Misses it. Miss on the long three. Didn't square his shoulders up. Here's Latrell with it. Latrell on the steal. Looking to go inside. Latrell all of a sudden gone cold, Keith.
Yeah, he has.
A little bit. Going to have a foul on Beck, I think.
It's going to be his second.
So the foul's mounting up real quick here. But that happens, with a game like this. I mean, both teams are getting up and down the court fast. There's no slowdown to this game.
Right. But typical fashion, as we've seen last night, tonight, Bill, we go on a run and then we kind of go cold there for a little bit.
Yep. We've got to figure out a way to continue that.
Right.
A hot hand.
I see the girls back, so they must be back from Freeport.
Yep.
They didn't play. Ended up not playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, somehow or another.
And that's Lewis again.
Yeah, he gets loose under the goal. Nobody around. So we're going to have a push from behind by number 12. That's Brandon Porter. Actually pushed Latrell into And I think initially they wanted to call a charge on him, but he got pushed.
And that is his third also. Miss Williams was telling me the girls' game, they got the dates mixed up, and they're rescheduling in January, so they didn't get to play.
Did they go all the way over there?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, nothing like a nice bus ride on a Tuesday night. Yeah, I saw them leaving earlier today. Where were they going?
Freeport.
Freeport.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal pick on
Cage. Yeah. That looked like a brother move there. Fords were famous for that.
Yeah.
And this is number 30, Will Reese. First time seeing action.
Yeah. A lot of new faces. Well, they're working the ball around the outside, trying to go in. And here's a long three. Miss. Uh-oh, going to have a double foul. You don't see that call very often. That's Henderson and Beck.
That's Beck's third.
Yep.
So that'd go to Paxton on the possession there.
Well, that's one way to try and get control underneath.
That's old hometown boy of mine right there, Gil.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I noticed.
Played ball together in high school.
All right. Going to have a jump ball. That'll be possession error for Pensacola Christian. Well, Keith, I hate to hear you got to work Thanksgiving, buddy.
Well, you know, that's the way it is.
You want me to make a phone call or something?
Nah.
Long three, missed. Alonzo with it. Good.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a nice shot
That's about a 10-foot layup. I mean, he was way outside the lane when he laid that against the glass.
You can do things like that when you well, you can do that when you're 6'7".
Yes.
Oh, nice steal by Cage.
He's quick.
Yeah. You know, he's one of the best runners cross country this year as a ninth grader.
Well, we got a jump ball. As Gage got the rebound and they tied it up. That was Lewis tied it up with him, but we got the possession arrow.
And, you know, we can tell Coach Bradley has our boys in shape, but Lewis calling for a sub. He's spent.
He's spent.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a Paxton fan, you're glad to see him go out for a rest.
Yeah, he needs a rest.
Well, now's the time to try and increase this lead a little bit. We're only 6 up.
And then we're getting to see some of the younger guys play. Coach Bradley give them a chance, see what they can going to be able to do this season.
Well, that's kind of why you play these early tournaments like this.
That's not a bad look by Hall.
No, it wasn't. He just didn't quite square up, but we're going to have a timeout here. Pensacola Christian calls a quick timeout. We'll be back as well. 49 seconds remaining in the third period. This is Jock Jive. We'll be right back.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
All right, Gil, we're back.
Thanks for the warning. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't talking bad about it.
I thought that was a 30-second timeout, so I run a quick ad.
All right, well, 52-46 your score with 49 seconds remaining in this third period of action. As the Bobcats had a really comfortable lead there for a while and have let these Warriors right back into the ballgame with only a 6-point lead now. The Warriors are in a bonus, and the Bobcats are also in a bonus, or will be in a bonus, I guess. I've already got the arrow up there.
And they've elected, since he sees we got the young players out there, he's going back with his starters.
I see that. Little foul there. Latrell going up. I think it was Latrell.
Yeah, that's going to
his
be his third.
That's an in and out. That's Riggs sucker on the line. Misses that one. Rebound. Taylor
That's where that tiredness comes in right there, shooting stuff short.
Yeah, legs, no legs. Back in. And out. Still there by Wiggins. Hey, Wiggins quick.
Yeah. Oh, Wibby. He's
not Wiggins, but Wibby.
Yeah.
Well, we still only lead this one by 6 as the third quarter ends. It's 52-46, and we have 1 quarter remaining, and we'll be back after this. This is the Paxton Sports Network on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
All right, well, we're back for the final quarter as the Bobcats are in control of this one only by 6 points, Keith. You would think, based on what we saw early in the third quarter, that we would be pushing this one way out in front by now, but that's not happening as these Warriors are kind of hanging around.
And Coach Bradley elects to go back with the youth.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get a little playing time for these guys. Here's Adam Hall going to go in, gets it blocked. Long shot there from Rick's. Sucker misses. And you can tell the youth.
Yeah.
Not quite as sharp as they want to be, but that's why they're getting some playing time right now. That will only help down the stretch. Probably a lot of parents upset that they drove all the way to Freeport.
Yeah. Probably got there and it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
That's a nice move by Taylor Beck.
Nice move by Taylor Beck. A good turnaround jump shot from about 6 foot out. Long shot outside. That was Lewis again but he missed. Long outside shot from Luttrell, a miss. Oh, nice move inside there from Bertram over the outstretched hands of Beck. Wibbing goes in, misses the shot. We're going to have hands all over him. Adam Hall gets called for the hands on.
It's going to be his third.
This friend of yours, official, he's pretty good official.
Yeah, he's pretty
impressed.
good. Yeah.
I'm impressed with him. It's the best we've seen in a while. Of course, this is a pretty good crew actually. I don't have any complaints over this crew.
And I heard him run by, told the coach a while ago, he said, I don't know what your players are used to. I don't know what was going on. But he ain't going to put up with much, I can promise you.
Well, you shouldn't have to, really. Well, drops both of those in, so his legs have been healed.
Yeah.
Turnover. You can't afford to be turning the ball over in a close ball game like this, just on kind of stuff like that. That's need to be make better decisions.
Going to go to a press here. First time we've seen that by Paxton.
Yep. Well, we got the starters back in.
Pensacola Christian handled it pretty well.
Oh, Luttrell just pushed him away. That's 4 on Luttrell. With 5:54 remaining. And this is this is Austin Lewis going to the line. He makes the first one.
Definitely who you don't want to foul.
You do not want him on the line. Brought it within 3, one possession. And makes the second one. This ball game's a lot like last night, Keith.
Yeah.
It's almost a duplicate. Connor's going to take it inside. So we're going to have a timeout called by, I think, Coach Bradley.
No, it's going to be Pensacola Christian.
Pensacola Christian call that. Okay, well, as they take a 30-second timeout, we'll take a brief pause for the cause.
Just about all white, Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep.
Well, we only have 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining, and the Bobcats are only holding on to a 2-point lead. Possession Warriors. Bobcats are still in the press. So Luttrell better get his hands off of him. He already got called once for that. Wow, that looked like that could have been a foul right there. Didn't get called. Alonzo may have gotten away with one there, Keith.
Yeah. Who was that on? 15.
Oh,
that's his third.
That's Austin Lewis now with the foul for Warriors. That's 3 on him. Zach Williams will go to the line. Josh Jackie coming out and Porter going in. Connor with the rebound and with the putback for 2 on the miss. .458 remaining. Lewis with the top of the key. And let them run it around as much as they want to. Long shot in and out from off of Lewis.
Oh, nice. I think he might have got away with a step there.
Yeah, he did. So we're going to have a hold down under from with Alonzo got held. Alonzo had possession or position on him. I thought he was going up with it, but he's only going to give him a 1-and-1 with it. Well, let's see if we're going to get the okay. Good pause there. Alonzo at the line. Alonzo makes the first one. Drops the second one in. That's important.
I don't know if you caught that. Did you catch that?
What's that?
The guy was really leaning. Oh. There's a reach across the boundary by
Latrell.
Tank.
Oh, well, I thought he said.
Yeah, down here, the 12 was really leaning on Connor. Connor just sidestepped him. He fell.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't see it. Good gracious. There's have a timeout. Full timeout. So there's 4:19 remaining. Bobcats leading by 6. Scores 58-52. And just as soon as we get this full timeout over with, we'll be back.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch.
As the action resumes, we're at 4:19. Out of bounds will be the Warriors under the Paxton goal. Latrell thought that it got knocked out of his hands. I'm not sure if it did or not, but he got up real high for that one. Well, we'll give you some end of the game stats here at the, if Keith has them. So after this one's over with, we'll see if we got any better from last night, Keith.
Yeah.
3:59 remaining. It's only a 6-point lead still by the Bobcats. They're both teams in a double bonus, or will be. Next shot. Tank thought about dunking that one, I believe, Keith.
I'm going to tell you what, he looked like he had come off a trampoline the way he went up.
Oh, good put back there from Cole Riggs Sucker. Back to a 6-point. Wonder if Brother Zach gives any comments to
some critiques.
Yeah. Don't try to force it in. That's just never a good idea to try and force it inside. Oh. Is that Zach?
Yeah, no, that was
Tank?
Connor.
Oh, Connor deflected that one. Well, I'd like to remind everybody we will be broadcasting every home game of the varsity girls and the varsity boys. And there's Luttrell's fifth, so Luttrell will be coming out with 5 fouls. We're going to have a tech on 24. Yep, that was uncalled for right there.
Yeah, it was.
Unsportsmanlike. So we're going to shoot a 1-and-1 on that end, and then we're going to go down and shoot a tech on the other end if so we're going to shoot the tech. We'll shoot the tech after we shoot the 1-and-1, and then Paxton will get the basketball.
He said something to Luttrell when he walked by or something?
He did. Yeah. Well, he didn't really say anything. He clapped his hands at his head. So Coach Moore saw it first.
Yeah.
Well, he missed the front end of that. So we're going to see who's going to the line to shoot and also who's going to come in for Luttrell. And that will be Adam Hall. So it looks like Adam's probably the number 6 man off the bench, huh?
He's out. He's out.
Okay.
Well, it looks like Zach Williams is going to go to the line and shoot the techs. 3:06 remaining in the ball game. Zach misses the front end. I don't think we're shooting 50% from the line tonight, Keith. A lot of misses. Makes the back end. Attaboy, Zach. Brings it back to a 6-point lead. And the basketball, which is just as important. Zach for a long three. So attaboy, Zach Williams. A long three. That certainly helps. A steal there. Alonzo comes up with it. Surprised we didn't get an over the back call. We're going to have a jump ball call. It's going to be a Paxton possession arrow. Well, the thing to do right now is just take care of the basketball. Who was that foul on? Who was that on?
That was on Tank, his first.
Oh. Well, it's going to bring 14. That's Joshua Jackie to the line. And that's a double bonus right now. Misses. So Tristan coming in for Tank Sanders. Rolls the second one in. So it's an 8-point game now.
Now, we found out last night, Gil, that Tristan Petty is the enforcer.
Oh, okay.
He had some hard fouls last night.
Alonzo gets a nice pass over to Tristan Petty, who gets fouled in the process of shooting. So Tristan going to the line for 2 important free throws right here.
And that's 4 on Porter.
Tristan makes the front end of that one. So that's a 9-point lead. Makes the second one. Good free throw shooting there from Tristan Petty. Long shot. Touches nothing. He does go out of bounds. Adam Hall protects that one and keeps the Warrior from knocking it back in. Connor with a nice job inside. Pass. Back to Alonzo.
Nice move.
Good move inside. So the Bobcats finally pulling away a little bit. That's a 12-point lead now. We're gonna have a foul called on Alonzo, I think.
That's going to be on Connor, and that's his third.
Oh, I thought he called it on Alonzo. It was on Alonzo, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so. And that one rolls in. So it's back to a 8-point ball game. Connor on a charge right there, passing the charge. So Connor,
that's his 4th
offensive foul. That's 4 on him.
Yeah.
But it's an offensive foul, so there will be no shots. But, I don't quite understand that anymore. You would think you'd just go to the line automatically on any foul.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've not changed that rule. Oh, miss on the.
So that was nice.
Oh, well, with good recovery, we got the ball back. Long shot from Zach Williams, missed. Connor Varner up with a rebound.
2 rebounds and a foul.
Yeah, goes back up with it, and he continues to battle inside with it. So he'll go to the line and shoot a couple. With 1:11.
Black 14.
That's a foul from Jackie. Connor makes it. Shane going in for Alonzo. Shane White in the ball game now. Coach Bradley wants a timeout to talk about things. 69-59 with 1:11 remaining in the ball game. We'll be right back. This is the Paxton Sports Network right here on JockJive.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Getting to a double bonus.
They're 13 for 18.
Well, we've got a couple more substitutes in to finish things off. We've got Wesley Alford in, and we've also got David Wiggins back in. Coach Bradley feeling pretty comfortable, I guess, with this 10-point lead. Connor Varnum does roll it in. Rebound by Beck. Varnum going to dribble around with it a little bit. Gives it in and out. Shane White down with the rebound. There's a three from number 15, Wesley Alford.
And they said he could shoot a three.
Well, Connor Varnum with the steal and going to just run the clock out. Coach saying no, 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 and that'll do it. That will wrap things up. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here and come back and give you some end of the game stats and then sign off. We'll be right back for a moment. Don't go away.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for two on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Has he got a pretty good, is he better?
I got 4 transfer ins,
Oh.
and they're good,
Well, good.
but they're the only ones to score, so you have to say crappy substitutes. But, there's at least a ray of hope that he might be.
Got to be better than last year, huh?
Anything's good.
God bless him.
Last year they lost to Washington 55-10. This year we only lost.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back.
Well, all right, we're going to come back and give you some stats, and then we're going to sign off as Keith's going to bring the end of the game stats to you. And 73-59 is the final score. And, Keith, you take it away.
All right, well, Paxton ended up with a total of 73 points. We had 18 rebounds in the game, and we had in the second half, and we had a total of 33 rebounds in the game, 5 turnovers in the first half, 7, so 12 total turnovers in the whole game. Pensacola Christian had 15 turnovers and 18 rebounds in the game. So for Paxton, Tank ends the night with 7. Alonzo ends with 19, and Connor with 17. So some, equal up scoring there. Zach had 4 tonight, which was an off night for Zach.
Yes.
Tristan had 2. Latrell had 18. He had most of his points in the first half. Only scored 2 in the second half. And Wesley 3, and Cage ended up with 1. For Pensacola Christian, it was Austin Lewis, who we called a lot tonight, had ended the game with 28 points. Everybody else under 10.
Yeah, he was on fire tonight. He really was.
So Paxton goes undefeated in the Randy Infinger Classic. The only team to do that in the Classic this year.
Oh, When is our next game?
Our next
Keith?
home
on the
game
30th, I think
is the
it
30th against the Malone Tigers. Will be in the house.
That will be a big one right here, and I'm assuming you're going to be here since
I
you're
will be here.
a Malone alumni.
I will be here.
Well, good deal. All right, well, we're going to sign off tonight. Once again, we will be broadcasting all the home games on JockJive as the boys, the varsity boys and the varsity girls games. Everyone will be broadcast right here. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your relatives that we will be. Well, we want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yep. Hope everyone has a safe Thanksgiving. And we'll be back the next time. And then once again, that's on the 30th of the month. So we'll see you then. This is Gil Taylor and Keith McMillan, Paxton Sports Network, right here on JockJive.com. Have a blessed evening. Good night.